Hi, everybody. It's Miss Stephanie here again, and today I'm going to be talking with Kristen. Hi, Kristen. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you, Stephanie.
Would you mind introducing yourself for us and your school and telling us a little bit about your school?
Sure, I would love to. So, my name is Kristen, and I am at the Farm and Nature School, which is at the center at the Children's Farm.
Mhm.
And we are a 75-acre property with a school on it. We are a nature-based school, and as such, we have access to the entire farm, the animals, the woods, the ponds, and everything. And we use those in our teaching and our curriculum. And yeah, I've been here about 16 years and we have just grown and it's been wonderful.
Yeah, I've always impressed like whenever I drive past that area, I see it and it's just beautiful and so that's really awesome that you have the use of all of that land.
Yeah, we're truly blessed.
Mhm. Um So, I mean, and I guess the next question that I have for you kind of leads in, you know, leads in with what we were just talking about. But what's something that your school does differently from other preschools?
So, given that where we are a nature based school on 75 acres, we obviously have an advantage to being outdoors
Yeah.
and to, just utilizing so much nature in our curriculum. And that's really what people come for. They want their kids outdoors, they want their kids experiencing nature and experiencing the animals and everything that we have to offer. So that is, what sets us a little bit apart from other schools. And so we're really blessed to have that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Um, so, just like everything that's been going on this year, everybody wants to know what are you guys doing how do you handle COVID-19? What are your measures and things like that you take?
So we started in August, I want to say 17th. And we are licensed by the state, DCFS, so we had to follow a lot of protocols with that.
Mhm.
We have fortunately not had to shut down at all since
That's great.
August. We have been, 5 days a week here in full force. We have the kids are wonderful with masks, and they do wear them both indoors and out.
Mhm.
We are socially distancing the kids. We have dividers on all the desks so the kids are able to, now that it's colder, sit inside at desks that they are spaced apart. And everything, we have a very good cleaning crew. Everything is disinfected. Our teachers are really great every day with disinfecting, cleaning, and it's really kept us going. So
Great.
yeah. And of course, up till, not too long ago, we were 100% outdoors. So we spent
Mm.
August, September, October, November, 100% class outdoors. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's really awesome.
Hmm.
Um, what's something that we can't learn about your school just from looking at the website? I know like websites are the wealth of information. They've got everything there usually that we need to know, but what's something there that you think the website can't convey about your school?
We don't really put a lot of on our website because I feel like it would really have to be updated all the time. I really encourage parents to schedule a tour to come see it, because until you've been in here,
Mhm.
you really can't. It's, when people call and they a lot of times they just want to compare prices to other schools, but you really need to come and see. I mean, we have really large, beautiful windows in our classrooms that, overlook different parts of the farm. And
Mm.
so on any day, you could see a coyote out the window or a horse out the window,
Oh, wow.
or any kind of bird or anything. So
Mhm.
that our classrooms are very bright and lively, and that's something that the website doesn't show you either.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's great. I bet the kids love that, having those little
Hmm.
surprises, pop outside the window.
Sure, they do.
Mhm. I know that it probably looks a little bit different now, than it usually does in normal times, but what's the parent and family involvement like in your school?
So typically, in a normal year, our parents are involved in that we have parent readers come in. We call them mystery readers. And so they sign up and they can come in and their child doesn't know they're coming in and they can read or work on a craft with the kids. And then our parties are all parent led too. So they get to be involved in different aspects of stuff. If teachers need help with a craft or project that they're doing, maybe a nice gift or something, we'll have parent helpers.
Mm-hmm.
This year it's been really different. We haven't really had any parents in the building, but our teachers do a really good job of sending pictures to parents so that they can see what their kids are doing here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a different way to
Hmm.
connect, I guess you have to figure out.
Yes.
um, let's see, how would you handle conflicts between students? I don't know when conflicts seem to arise, just how is there any kind of way that you guys go about dealing with that or um
So that really goes under our discipline policy, which the parents get when they register. So they
Mhm,
really understand how we handle that.
mhm,
We really encourage sharing with kids. We don't have a big conflict. We really don't have a huge problem with kids. Our class sizes are smaller, so we really can keep our eye on the kids. We really do encourage sharing. And, if it's not even that they're really playing with toys and arguing over toys right now because we're outside so much and
mhm,
they're not allowed to share toys. So but typically, if they were sharing a toy and maybe arguing over a toy, we would have them work it out. So, give it to one child for a few minutes and say, when you're done, why don't you give it to this child? And typically, they give it right to that child.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about how do you accommodate kids that have either special needs or maybe food allergies that would want to attend your school?
Well, we have a lot of food allergies here. We really do. And it seems like every year there's more, everything from gluten to peanut allergies. All of our teachers and aides are trained in EpiPens and first aid.
Right.
And we do have EpiPens here, as well as like Benadryl and stuff. And all the teachers are, aware of who and their students they need to watch. At this point during COVID, the kids are all bringing in their own snacks.
Mm.
And so, we worry a lot less about allergies if they're all bringing in their own snacks. But we are a nut-free school as well. So we're just very careful about nuts. Um, as far as we do have kids here that might go to, take speech at their own school, their own local public school. Um, as far as special needs, um, we don't really have special needs teachers here. So it's just, that we kind of take it on a case by case to see. I mean, we don't turn kids down at all,
Mhm.
but, kids have to be able to sort of, be able to be in our program. And it is a lot required. For instance, we really couldn't accommodate a child in a wheelchair because we're out on the farm all the time, and that wouldn't be conducive to this environment, unfortunately.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Um, my last question that I have for you, we've kind of already answered in a lot of different ways, but you can tell us more about it if you'd like, which is how much time do kids spend outside?
Yeah, so we this year we really developed over the summer some outdoor spaces that the kids could be out at the whole class period, or at least use it as kind of like a home base and then venture off from there. Um, this time of the year, they're out in the winter. The kids are coming in really bundled up and they can be out anywhere from a half an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the weather. The teachers are always watching the kids to see, how they're doing.
Mhm.
But, when we have a fresh snow, we take the kids sledding. We have a little hill here and we have lots of sleds and the kids go sledding and they're out for a long time. They don't even get cold. It's crazy. So we are out every single day unless it's 20 or below wind chill. And the time out really depends on the weather and the conditions because, a 40-degree day can be really crazy windy and blustery, or a 40-degree day can be beautiful.
Right.
So it just kind of depends. But, the teachers are really good. They love being out. The kids love being out. They've managed to really be able to incorporate teaching outside. So it just really works great. And the kids are just so happy because they, especially this year because they're pretty cooped up
Oh,
otherwise.
yeah. Yeah. I bet that's a nice little break for them
Oh,
to be able to have activities to do and not have to worry about being restricted in certain ways.
yeah. Yeah, and they're social and they're with their friends and they're just, they don't even know they have the masks on when they're
Mhm.
outside. They just are kind of lost in what they're doing and it's
Mhm.
amazing. They don't even realize they're wearing their masks. They're
Yeah.
so wonderful at it.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions that I have for you. Would you mind telling us how people can get in touch and how, contact information for you and
Yes, of course. So our open registration begins on Saturday, February 6th, but of course we register after that anytime. If you would like a brochure, which has all of our information, times, pricing, information on the school, the registration requirements, you can email me at nature at thecenterpayless.org, or you can call me at 708-361-8933. And I'd be happy to send you out a brochure or set up an appointment for you to come in. During this time, I'm only having one adult come in for a tour with no children, just due to COVID. But we'll get you in here if you want to see the school.
great. Yeah, and we'll have links to all of that information too
Wonderful.
for everybody, uh,
Okay,
so they can
great.
access that. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Sure. Thank you, Stephanie. I
You have a good
appreciate it.
rest of your day.
You too. Bye. Thanks.
Bye bye.